Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be an updated video on how I do my foundation because I have switched it up a bit. So if you would like to see how I do my foundation, then please keep on watching. Bye. Alright, let's get started. So the first thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to highlight. And I know you're probably thinking, like, why are you going to highlight before you put on your foundation? Well, I watched a YouTube video on, contouring and highlighting before you put on your foundation, and it looked so beautiful. It blended well. So that's how I've been doing my foundation. So the first thing that I'm going to use is Glamoflauge, and this is by Hard Candy. This is a very heavy-duty concealer, so you really need a tiny, tiny bit with this stuff. So, like, this is going to last me forever because basically this is all you're going to need. A drop like this. This is probably too much. But usually what I do is I just put this straight onto my face, and all I do is put about 3 dots, and I start from here. I don't go too far up underneath my eyes because it does tend to crease. So I just start here by putting about 3 little dots. And I actually blend all this out with my sponge. And I use the remaining that's left over on the sponge to do my nose, my forehead, chin, cupid's bow, and right underneath my contour line. So we're going to go ahead and get started on that. So what I do is I blend upwards so I can get underneath my eyes. I just don't want so much product under my eyes because, like I said, this product does crease. I really should have brought my mirror with me, and my mirror's back there so I can really see what I'm doing because I don't know if I'm blending this out well. And the color that I'm using, I didn't tell you guys, but this is ultralight. That's what I'm using right now is ultralight. So the rest that I have left over onto my sponge, I just like to use the rest of it to highlight the rest of my face. Because like I said, this product is pretty heavy duty, and you only need a tiny bit to do this. Alright, so the next thing that you would do if you're using a liquid contour, you would do the contour next. But since I'm using a powder contour, I'm going to do that last. So now I'm going to start with my foundation, and what I'm using is L'Oreal True Match, and this is in the color Sand Beige W5, this one here. And then I'm also using this Younique oil, and this is by Monat. And this is actually for your hair, but you can also use this on your skin, and I love this. I love putting this on my face. It makes my face feel like a baby's bottom. Seriously, it's so soft. It looks luminous, and yeah, I just love it a lot. And I love to mix it with my foundation. So that's what I'm going to do. So what I do is I just pour a little bit onto my hand, about that much, and then I take my Younique oil and I put about 2 drops into the foundation. And then I take my Real Techniques brush, and this is the Expert Face Brush, and I just dab that in there to kind of mix it in there, and then I just dab this all over my face. Once I'm done dabbing, then I swirl it in. And I'm going to get a little bit on my eyes just because I'm not doing any eyeshadow today. Make sure you get your ears, your neck. Alright, I think that's blended out. Like I said, I don't have my mirror. So the next thing that I do is I take my contour. And what I use is my Younique concealer, powder concealer in the color Fierce. Pretty dark brown. And I just take my, I don't know, this is like a L'Oreal Bare Natural gentle mineral blush. It's pretty old, but I like to use this for contouring. I just use this brush here. So I'm going to swirl my brush into the cap and then just contour. And then I would contour my nose, and I totally forgot my brush, so I'll be right back. So after contouring, then I set my concealer, my highlight, with the Younique concealer in the color Fresh, which is this is their lightest color. And what I use is this little powder poof thing here. So I just pick up some of the product and I just set my highlight with it. And the reason why it looks like this is just so the product can really set into my skin before I brush it away. Okay, so the next thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to set my whole entire face with my powder. And what I use is the Mineral Touch Pressed Powder from Younique, and I am in the color Satin. Really, really love this powdered foundation. I mean, it makes your skin soft, it makes your skin flawless, so yeah, and I'm just using this powder, so I'm taking about that much, and I'm just going to swirl this all in, wiping away the highlight setting that we did. Okay, so that's pretty much it, and sometimes I like to go in with my Younique oil and take about 1 drop into my hand, and then I just press this right in the areas where I get dry, because in the winter time, I don't know, around this time of year, I get pretty dry around this area. So I just kind of press this into my skin like so. And that is it for my foundation routine. Okay, now this is the finished look with all my makeup on. So this is just something that's really plain, natural. I just did some eyeliner and put on some mascara and some nude lipstick. And blush and bronzer. Yeah, gotta mention those too. So thank you guys for watching, and until next time, I'll see you guys later. Bye!